The tale of love, pride, and humility. In the bustling city of Lagos, there lived a young couple, Daniel and Rose, whose love for each other was known far and wide. They had met during their university days, and their bond had only grown stronger over the years. Daniel was a thoughtful and hardworking man, while Rose was a kind and compassionate woman. Together, they built a life full of love, mutual respect, and understanding. Daniel worked as an engineer at a reputable company, earning a modest salary that was enough to support their simple lifestyle. Rose, on the other hand, had been searching for a job for some time after finishing her studies in business administration. Despite the challenges of finding employment, their love never wavered. Daniel supported Rose's dreams and encouraged her to keep applying for jobs. Finally, Rose's persistence paid off. She was offered a position as a marketing executive at a multinational company. The job came with an attractive salary and numerous benefits, far more than Daniel's earnings. Overjoyed, Rose accepted the offer, and their life took a new turn. At first, the change in their financial situation was a blessing. They were able to move into a nicer apartment, buy better furniture, and enjoy a few luxuries they had previously gone without. Daniel was genuinely happy for Rose's success and proud of her accomplishments. He often told her how lucky he was to have such a talented and hardworking wife. But as the months passed, Rose began to change. The confidence she had gained from her new job started to transform into arrogance. She began to view Daniel's modest salary with disdain and started making decisions without consulting him. Her words became sharper, and she no longer treated Daniel with the same respect and affection she once had. Rose's new attitude became more apparent in the little things. She started criticizing Daniel's decisions and questioning his ability to provide for the family. She bought expensive clothes, gadgets, and other items without discussing it with him. When Daniel tried to express his concerns, Rose would dismiss him, saying, "I'm the one bringing in the real money now. You don't need to worry about these things." Daniel felt hurt and belittled by Rose's words. The love and partnership they once shared seemed to be slipping away. He missed the days when they worked together to make decisions and supported each other as equals. Now, Rose's pride was creating a rift between them, and Daniel didn't know how to bridge the gap. As Rose's behavior continued to change, their marriage began to suffer. She started coming home late from work, often with vague excuses about meetings and work dinners. Daniel began to feel more and more isolated, as Rose seemed to be drifting further away from him emotionally. One evening, after yet another argument about money and responsibilities, Daniel decided to confront Rose. He expressed his feelings, telling her how much he missed the woman he had fallen in love with, the woman who had been kind, loving, and humble. "Rose," Daniel said, "I understand that your job is important and that you're proud of what you've achieved. But our love and respect for each other should come first. I don't want our marriage to fall apart because of pride and money." But instead of listening, Rose scoffed at him. "You're just jealous because I'm earning more than you," she retorted. "You should be happy that I'm helping to support us. If you can't handle that, then maybe you need to rethink your place in this marriage." Daniel was crushed by her words. He realized that the Rose he had loved so dearly was now lost in a sea of pride and arrogance. He decided to give her some space, hoping that time would help her see the error of her ways. Time passed, and Rose's attitude continued to drive a wedge between them. But one day, something unexpected happened. Rose was called into a meeting at work and informed that the company was downsizing. Her position was being eliminated, and she would no longer have a job. The news came as a shock, and Rose suddenly found herself without the source of pride that had fueled her arrogance. As she sat alone in their now luxurious apartment, the weight of her actions began to dawn on her. She thought about how she had treated Daniel, the man who had always supported her and loved her unconditionally. She realized how her pride had damaged their relationship and how much she had taken him for granted. With a heavy heart, Rose decided to return to the man she had hurt. When Daniel came home that evening, he found Rose sitting on the couch, her eyes filled with tears. She stood up and walked over to him, taking his hands in hers. "Daniel, I'm so sorry," she whispered. "I let pride and money get in the way of our love. I forgot what truly matters, us. I know I've hurt you, and I've hurt our marriage. Please, forgive me." Daniel looked at Rose, seeing the sincerity in her eyes. He had missed the woman he had fallen in love with, and now, in this moment of vulnerability, he saw her again. He took a deep breath and nodded. "Rose, I forgive you," Daniel said softly. "We've both made mistakes, but what's important is that we learn from them and move forward together. Let's rebuild our marriage, not on money or pride, but on love, respect, and humility." Rose and Daniel's marriage became stronger after that day. They learned to communicate better and to make decisions together, always keeping their love and respect for each other at the forefront. Rose found another job, one that paid less but brought her joy and fulfillment. She no longer let money define her worth or her relationship with Daniel. Their story became a lesson for others in their community, a reminder that true love is not measured by wealth or status, but by the strength of the bond between two people. Daniel and Rose's journey taught them, and others, that humility, respect, and love are the true foundations of a lasting marriage. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thanks.